What's up, guys? We're going to go through the entire warm-up for lower body, upper body, and full body on each day. We're going to start with lower body here. Make sure that you have 3 stations. In the center here, you want to use the bands for activation. Over here on the turf, we want an SMR, and each one has a different focus. And then over in the back here, we're going to do some mobility. So I'm going to do them all here, but just make sure that you're separating those on each day. So the first one for lower body is going to be Piriformis and IT band. Okay, so Piriformis is here, and you want to make sure that the foam rolling flows. Okay, so you want to stay on one side and then fluidly move to the other. So I'm going to roll my Piriformis, stay on any tight areas, and then I'm going to transfer right into IT band. So it should flow very easily like so. And make sure that if clients are finding it easy to roll the IT band, that you're bending the knees and kind of adding a little bit more tension into it. Immediately flip to the other side at the halfway point. Again, Piriformis first, and then IT band. All right, that's station 1 for SMR. For over at mobility, what we're going to do is a high knee lunge, or high knee pull to lunge. So what you're going to do is have them stand up nice and straight, high knee pull, lunge, push off. All right. What we're trying to do is get some hip mobility here. Okay. So just make sure that they're actively pulling up their knee for the high knee hip lunge. All right. From there, for activation, we're going to do X-band walks, and the X-band walks is going to get the adductors working, glutes, a little bit of hamstring as well. So what you're going to do is take a band, have them stand on it. And you use the actual bands here, the actual red bands, but hold it right here, and they can grab it a little lower for more tension. But you want to go side to side, and also forward and back, okay? So make sure there's tension and their leg is straight on each one. So forward, you're kind of going out to the side and forward, and out to the side and back. All right? That is the lower body warm-up. Make sure that it is 30 seconds, about 30 to 35 seconds for each. At the halfway point, you'll say halfway, and then you'll finish up. So the activation goes the entire time, the mobility the entire time, and the foam rolling is the only one that you want to yell out halfway. All right. From there, we're going to go into our upper body. Okay. So for SMR, we're going to roll the chest and lats. Okay. So for here, you can use lacrosse ball as well, guys. So make sure that you're, alternating between foam rollers and lacrosse balls and tennis balls. But the chest, right here, stay up nice and straight and roll back and forth. Really want to hit pec liner here, okay? So just manipulate the foam roller. Toss it over here to this side as well. Get a little bit more lats. Make sure they're not on the ribs. One of the common mistakes that we see all the time is that the people are on the ribs. And that's not where their lat is. You gotta lean back a little bit more and stay right underneath that armpit and a little bit farther back. We're having them move all the time, in and out. All right. Again, fluidity. So stay right side, have them move left. From there, for mobility, we're gonna do a quadruped reach through. So those are here. Get them on all fours. You're going to reach through as far as they can, locking out that elbow, squeezing in those abs, nice tight core. Have them reach through, come up, T. At the halfway point, they'll switch sides. So you want multiple reps here. Have them 1, 2, up to a T. And at the halfway point, like I said, make sure you're switching sides. 1, 2, T, and then keep repping. All right. From there, we're going to do a band external rotation. So take the broken bands from the center. Make sure there's always tension here, guys. So I have the band at about shoulder width apart. Okay. For someone who's not used to this, you want it a little bit wider. But what you're going to do is keep those elbows tight, chest up nice and tall. I'll show you from the front here so you can see. You're going to pull that band apart, trying to keep your elbows in tight. And that's external rotation, warming up the rear delts here, as well as scap retraction. Each rep, all right? So from the side, same thing, right here, in and out, all right? So bring it in, bring it out, okay? That's the upper body warm-up. Moving right from there, we're going to go to the full body warm-up, all right? This is the same for Tuesday and Thursday, since we're doing similar muscle groups. We want to start with SMR. We're going to roll through thoracic spine, okay? So I did this one yesterday. Everyone really enjoyed it. What you're going to do is take the foam roller here. Start at low back. Okay? Do a couple rolls, maybe about 3, and then a back extension back. Okay? Tell them not to really extend, just go very slowly. Same thing here, and back. Again, a little bit higher, back, and then get up to about shoulder blades, and back. And then have them work their way back down. Okay? From there, for mobility, what we're going to do is a hip lunge to rotational T. Again, one that I did yesterday with fantastic results. Make sure they're opening up towards the knee that is forward. For instance, you want to get them out in a push-up position. Have them drive that knee up. Now the knee, my left knee's forward. I want to rotate towards that side. Lock that knee out, chest up nice and tall as much as possible. And what I try to tell people is kind of drive this front arm towards that knee, squeezing that core, everything's tight, okay? At the halfway point, this one they will switch. So you bring the other leg up, same thing, rotational T again, drive this forward shoulder towards that knee and lock that back leg out. Alright? For activation for this one, it's just a simple scapular retraction band pull apart. So you'll have them grab the bands. Make sure there's always tension. Too many times we see a lot of people grab the bands here and they come in and there's no tension here. Make sure that there's always tension. So even on the down phase, they're working. So back out, squeeze the shoulder blades together, back in. And one thing you want to do is come around, touch people's shoulder blades. Make sure they're activating those traps and scap and everything like that. So right here, squeeze it together, back in. Okay? And you can alternate these. You can do cross-body ones. Alright, but just make sure that that they are doing a scap retraction on those full body days. Alright? Same thing with abs, guys. We're going to do the same stuff. Okay? So if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Answer back on the male staff email. Make sure everyone is watching these, if you don't know, before boot camps, so that we're all on the same page. Alright? Thanks, guys.